Hi, everyone. My name is Jamie, and I'm from New Jersey. I am 21 years old, and I've been diagnosed with PCOS since I was 16 years old. Um, Getting diagnosed was a hard journey for me. Um, it was very confusing, and it was just a lot because I'm the oldest daughter, so my mom's never really dealt with something like that. I started seeing that my friends and other people in my grade were getting their periods, and I still was not getting my period, had no signs of it, nothing. Um, so we brought the attention to my doctor probably around when I was 14, and she just said, everyone's different, everything, you might just have a later period. So then we kind of just ignored it. And when 16 came around and I still didn't have my period, it was a little concerning. So we mentioned it to my doctor again. And she said, why don't you go to a gynecologist? So that freaked me out because I was 16 and I was going to a gynecologist and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going to happen. So, so we went and he did testing. We did the blood work. The blood work came back that, I forget what I had high levels of. I've had so much blood work. And then he wanted to do an ultrasound, which I was 16 and I was so confused. This man was like a very older Asian man, and I couldn't understand him. So I would sit there, and when we would leave, I'd be like, Mom, what did he just say? So I was always super confused leaving there. So then I went for an ultrasound, which was horrible. Drinking a whole bottle of water and not being able to go to the bathroom and then having them press on you is horrible. I don't know how pregnant people do it. I don't. So that probably took about 6 months. And then I got the final diagnosis that he said I had polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I basically said, okay, what is that? Um, and then he freaked me out because he goes, okay, well, basically you have cyst on your ovaries, and that's causing you not to get your period along with other hormonal imbalances. And basically you can never have kids, and your chances of ovarian cancer are greater, and heart disease. So that scared the shit out of me. Excuse my language. That really, I was freaked out and I didn't know how to react. And I was just like, okay, so what are we going to do about it? And he put me on birth control at 16. And it was just, oh, I have this free birth control in the office right now. Why don't you use this? And that's how my journey began. I felt so alone because I felt like I couldn't go to my mom and be like, and because she had no idea what I was feeling. And being 16 and diagnosed and hearing that you can't have children, for me, that was always one of my biggest dreams, is to have kids and have a family and get married. And that rocked my world. It really rocked my world because I had always wanted children. And I was 16. I should have been thinking about that right now and how I'm not going to have children. So it was really hard. And I felt alone, and nobody was I felt so alone and nobody was there for me. So that's when I decided to create my Facebook group. It's teens with PCOS ages, I think I did 16 to 21. I forget. I could post the link, but I created my own Facebook group. We're now at almost 300 members, and it is an amazing group. I made so many good friends, and I didn't feel alone. I was able to talk to other girls my age and say, what, it really sucks that I maybe won't be able to have kids one day. And they were there throughout my whole journey for me. I went through about maybe 7 different birth controls, and it just was not working. I've gone through multiple doctors. It's still a nightmare. Um, right now I'm in a stage of where I'm seeking a new doctor. I finally went to an endocrinologist that I really liked, and then of course our insurance changed and they're not covered under it, and I can't afford to go there if we don't have insurance. So I've done birth control. I've been on Metformin, which was horrible, made me feel so sick all the time. And my doctors kept pushing it and pushing it. So we left that doctor, and it's just been a constant struggle. And I struggle with breakouts on my face, my weight, um, hair loss. But, it's kind of my norm now. And no one wants to be 21 and have all these pimples on my face, all my like cystic acne. It's just disgusting and nothing works, and it's frustrating. But my biggest thing is I'm a firm believer in you're not given anything that you can't handle, and you're given everything for a reason. And I have made such amazing, amazing friends through my PCOS group. Like, even I'm friends with all of them on Facebook, some on Snapchat, and just seeing how all our lives are panning out and playing out is just amazing. We're all heading into college now, or in college, which makes it 10 times more difficult because there's more stress and everything. Thanks for letting me share my story.